Hey, what's up, Pisces? Welcome back, or welcome back for the first time. This is tarot reading for the current week, July 3rd to July 9th. Let's see what's going on. All right, we're going to do a past, present, hidden influence, advice, likely outcome. Past four of Pentacles reversed, present, Seven of Cups reversed, hidden influence, Temperance reversed, advice, Queen of Pentacles reversed, likely outcome, Ace of Swords reverse. Here we got all reversed again. This is the current week. Four of Pentacles reversed in the past. I mean, it seems like there's kind of an unburden or a tendency to lose a scarcity and, you know, not feel like there has to be a tethering to resources for security. That's kind of what goes on here. And the Four of Pentacles, right side up, is that he's got these discs covering his head, his heart, and keeps him from being grounded. But then there's a bit of a release here. So there's kind of like more of an acceptance of abundance. And I mean, it's kind of like a devil aspect too, of just like being chained to something. But he feels like he really has to hold on. And like what comes after this card would be the wealth, or the not wealth, but the scarcity, out in the snow, left out in the cold. Um, but so I like this. This goes back to the Three of Pentacles, which is that apprenticeship, working, and I think it's like dedicating yourself to a craft, being open to accept advice from others. Will then find that you're able to receive what you need without having to hoard things. So that was the past card. Yeah, we got another pentacle right there. For the present, we've got the Seven of Cups reversed, and this would go back to the Six of Cups, which is kind of like a nostalgia but a comfort. So it seems like right now maybe there was like a release to something that we thought was bringing us comfort, but now there's kind of like a return to home, or what we feel is actual comfortable. I think it could be relationships, because we've got cups here, and he gets like maybe less reliance on the money and the wealth to feel happy, but you're able to find that within home or relationships. The Seven of Cups card is being kind of stuck in the head, or could be like scattered thoughts among many different topics. Um, but yeah, I'm finding that there's a more grounded sense to what is giving you comfort at the moment. And I think you're finding a home in relationship right now, or it's the focus from the money now to the people. And the hidden influence with this Temperance reversed, I mean, it's a Sagittarius card, and he has the cups once again, and he's keeping it balanced. I think, yeah, maybe there is like different objectives, or things that are going on right now that are calling your attention and energy and emotional sort of burden. They're bringing you to different areas, and I think this is calling you to find that balance once again. um, yeah, and again, since there is the cups, I mean, I know Sagittarius is a fire sign, but I think it is like continuing to find that balance with the relationship. We're not going to put it all in just the relationship, we're not going to put it all in just receiving wealth, but I think that we can find that we can achieve the balance that we want in just ourselves, before we then look for the things outside of us to give us that balance. And I think that's what's bringing forth right now. So if you look at the right side up card, it's just like many of the cards here, the Death card, the High Priestess card, the Justice card. There's two pillars on each side of the card, and they kind of represent the poles or the extremes. And then the happy medium is always found in the middle. So right here, you've got the two peaks of the mountains with the trail going in the middle. And so again, this whole theme of keeping a balance or not putting all your emotional eggs in one basket, so to speak. But then the sun is beyond in the middle path. And so, yeah, I mean, I think that's what it's saying here is, we might find ourselves being pulled towards certain poles or certain aspects of our life, like to feel a certain way or to feel solace or peace or balance. But really, it's going to be found with you. So, kind of outside of any of those, I'd say, like 3D world, physical worlds, sort of exploits. It's going to be found within you, and then it's going to be found by taking the middle path. It doesn't always have to be like that at all times. Because I know at certain times we're going to focus more on, family, and other times maybe work or projects. Or there's going to be things that draw our attention in different ways. But I think ultimately it's found within. But I think that balance, you can bring that balance forth, and then it's going to represent more when it starts in the mind. And then you bring that out into the world, you're able to hold those boundaries a lot more easily that way. So advice, this Queen of Pentacles. So here, again, I think the rabbit here is at the top of the card, and the rabbit in this card can represent, it can be a sign of fertility, but here it's anxiety, because the queen has been through the whole pentacle suit, and she's focusing on the pentacle. She's very grounded, and she knows how to create her own stability, and she's not focusing on this anxiousness or anxiety. So I think when this comes up, it is a good sign that we do sort of lack that balance. So I think that's related here to the Temperance card. So I think the advice that's coming through here, especially in this Pisces 12th house sort of energy, is that if there is that anxiousness, then it's good for us to know that, just like in terms of our control panel, so that we know something is off. And then we can let it be there. We don't have to avoid it, but just know that it's not based in truth. It's not based in who we are. And we don't have to own that thought or feeling as us. We can just let it be there. Let this rabbit have its way. Let it, jet all around the queen's garden, and let it do its thing. And it's going to enjoy itself, and then it's going to leave, and it's not going to be a part of our experience or her experience. Or she can just appreciate watching it as it does that. And I think that's why you've got an Ace of Swords here reversed, is by putting the anxiety first, then it's going to snuff out any room for any sort of new beginning, or kind of getting this peace of mind to go forward. But by just allowing it to be, letting it run around the garden and then be on its way to go off, do whatever it's going to do. It's going to go hibernate for the winter or something later on. That's going to allow us to clear the mind so that we're able to focus on the things that we want to do. So that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, I mean, because we do have a couple pentacles. We've got a couple, these are kind of cups. I mean, this is more of a fire. And we've got a sword. So I'm not really getting, this is all pretty general. I'm not really getting that it's specific to a relationship. It seemed like maybe we were relying on a relationship, maybe currently, or were at one point, for a bit of stability. But maybe that can only last so long. So I just think that there's going to be a general balancing coming up right now. And that could be a theme for this week. This week is almost over, and we just had the 4th of July, which could have been a good blowout, or hopefully it was a good break for y'all. But I'm going to get back into the next week, the 10th through the 16th right now. So I'm going to post that one too, and I'll see you guys on that one. Later, Pisces.